may speak
Thank you.
in additional time.
Thank you. A little over a year ago, the then Alderman of the 15th District raised some concerns about his inability to get information from the administration. There is a lot of things that happen behind closed doors with this development, and I think that the council needs to be aware of those. For example, Mr. Blackwell has a development going on in Waterloo, although it's come to a quick stop in part because he had historic tax credits at stake too. Because he went beyond his deadlines, the City Council of Waterloo had to borrow or bond for $20 million rather than the $13.5 million that he originally proposed when he had the historic tax credits on the line. So it's not unusual for a developer to lose those tax credits because he does not get his ducks in a row in a timely fashion. Mr. Blackwell borrowed money from the City of Racine, cut a different deal with the sellers of the property, set up an escrow account for him to draw money out of over the last year and a half. I had no idea that I should even have asked the question of the administration if something like this would have happened. When this came to light, this is where, the city administrator kept saying to us, the council, well, he's paying his interest payments. He paid his interest payments with money that he took from the sellers that he renegotiated after we loaned him the $4.5 million. So in essence, we are paying that because we loaned him that money. I want us to have our eyes wide open about what kind of a developer we're giving another extension to. He didn't even have the respect for this city or this administration that negotiated with him or this council to come before us within that first 4 months when his extension had expired. So I understand the Alderman of the 9th District wanting to keep that door open because initially I felt the same way. But I'm also afraid if we continue to put our skin in this game, in a game in which he has no skin except ours in, the end result is going to be the same, only we're going to have more invested, just like they did in Waterloo, which required them to invest even more. And I think it's just time we stop and go back to the drawing board, go back to the state and beg somebody else to, give us a $9 million tax credit, however we want to do it, but this developer is not going to deliver. Thank you.
Thank you. Anyone else care to speak on this item? Any further requests to speak?